Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
From the shotgun. Oh, no, right at the start, he loses the football. The Cardinals have got it. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it and which team does a better job taking it away.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Quickly to the outside and complete. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll go with the sneak. And they're going to get him down close to the marker. Was he able to reach the ball out? He did. Great spot and a great run. First down. First and goal. They'll try to run this one in. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Cardinals. His 6th touchdown now for the season. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Now, faking the give. Going right sideline and complete. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. Here's the rookie running back out of Miami. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
On the give, this is Allen. He'll get 4 and down inside the 20-yard line. Here comes 3rd and 6. Slot man in motion left. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Green Bay. Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Packers will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. First and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Second and 7. Now give on the ground. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. Here comes 3rd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Second down and 3. They'll stick with him again. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up first and goal.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal. Slot receiver headed right. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on first and goal. Here now, second down and goal. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Touchdown, Cardinals. That is second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year.
Makes the score Cardinals 14, Packers 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Brown now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. They'll come up here, first and 10.
Here we go, set.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught. We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here comes Allen. And a good run there on second down. A pickup 7. It'll bring up third and 3.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
They'll throw here on third and short. Now a shot here, deep middle. And that is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have a Packers first down. Well-designed play to pick up 16 and move the chains. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They bring the tight end in motion. And he'll take it down inside the 20. A run into the red zone. A pickup of 6. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I will be right back after this. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. Oh, man left wide open. Good play design there. Touchdown, Packers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Point after now from Dicker. It's up and good. And the Packers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks, and at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he's going to lose yardage on this return. Tried to retreat, but is covered up. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go now. Ready?
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Thrown left side. The catch is made. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a 1st down.
Tight. 19 tight. 19 tight. 18 run. 18. Ready.
They'll look to throw. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Ready? 7 Pirates, 18 Pioneer. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Go.
He'll drop to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Here's 2nd and 2.
79 Bronco.
Putting the tight end in motion. He'll look to throw. He'll get this complete to Allen. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Here we go, set.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now they'll set up to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
Perfectly timed blitz, and he just gets to the quarterback a fraction of a second too late. The ball comes out of his hand kind of funny as a result of the hit, and I'm not even exactly sure if the guy who caught it was his intended target.
A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
He'll fire one deep for Harrison. That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Javon Bullard. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we have reached halftime with these two teams separated by a touchdown. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
11 yards on the pass there. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that
That one intercepted. Picked off by Javon Bullard. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. Kicker now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Packers have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
we see this time and time again in the NFL, Mike. You want to play quarterback at this level, you better figure out a way to be able to bounce back following a bad throw, a bad series, a bad game. And in this case, he's got to bounce back from a pick on the last drive, and he's got to find himself some easy completions and settle himself back into this one.
Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. Now a give up the middle, and he'll work this forward to the 35. Damone Clark there to get him down. Here's 2nd and 9. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Edger and Cooper, they're on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 6. Quick throw here is complete. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8. Motion man sent right. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Cardinals. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. and make it 3 touchdowns. Now, remember, he caught the one earlier. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And, Mike, this is what every offense is searching for out of the running back position. Can you impact the game equally on the ground as you can through the air? And that's exactly what this guy has done so far today.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Brown now to return it. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Ready.
In motion, Reed.
Check go.
That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Handoff here, up the middle. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. The Cardinals have got it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. Complete there to Harrison. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So now, a big spot coming here. This to get the deficit down inside of a touchdown. This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. Well, every bit helps as they draw just a little bit closer. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Brown now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Let's go.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Quick throw, taken in. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Back to the air one more time. That's caught! short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
Here's a run. And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit. So now then, first and goal from the 1.
Here we go.
They'll try to sneak it here. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Packers. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Packers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Set to go now on first and 10.
Back at 60. Here we go. Cowboy.
Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. To the air now on first and 10. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. And they are indeed back within one score.
And you talk about having confidence in your kicker, Mike. I mean, to send him out there to kick from midfield, and what does he do? He repays you with that confidence with a 60-yard field goal. I mean, that was something else.
Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. Drive will start on the ground, and he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 30-yard line.
To the ground, he'll get it again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. They motion the slot man left. They'll drop to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. On the handoff, it's Allen. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Now a second timeout called by the defense. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee.
Hey, yeah, fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. Hey, break down, stay down. Look what I make now. Hit boy, earthquake, boy, it's a shakedown. I done so much work, they think it's fake now. Big fish, every beat is just bait now. Got rich, some switch, they try to hate now. Leave, I'm straight, I got a rake now. Need cheese, cash app, been more PayPal. Turned up to the max, I'm finna break down. Flow water, big trip, boy, this a gray cloud. Highlights, ball is life, my whole take wow. Big boss, hella chicken, I feel like Rick Ross. Why you going so damn hard? They got me off. These new can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. Hit boy, work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, D's. Fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. These new can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. If hit boy work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, these luxury. Luxury. Ha, these luxury. Ha, luxury. Ha, ha, they can't with me. Slow it. I ain't finna stop till they make the rap blow it. Shout out, y'all, she was with me at my lowest. Best baby daddy in the world, and you know it. I thought that I was done, he said hop back in. Made it to the lead, this is not Pac-10. Headline set, that's a big back end. Let the beat drop, bring that back in. Fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang it. These no can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. If hit boy work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, these luxury.
Yeah, thinking that it happened overnight. It didn't. In it for the long haul flight. Committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite. I didn't. All bark, but they don't bite. They timid. Thinking that it happened overnight, but it didn't. In it for the long haul flight. I'm committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite, but I didn't. All bark, but they don't bite, cause I'm timid. Look, hey. I got people trying to wish and pray that I'ma fall about it. All about it till we spoke in person. Don't wanna talk about it now, huh? Oh, you sound tough. Toying with them, don't get wound up. How you wound up? Another number in the round up. Put the town up. I built this thing up from the ground up. And if I bounce up, I get my crown stuck. Green light go, got the east side flow. I'm a giant in the space like FIFA4. All the kids sing along like EIO. Every time when they see my show. Thinking that it happened overnight. Yeah, didn't. In it for the long haul flight. Committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite, I didn't. All bark, but they don't bite, they timid. Thinking that it happened overnight, but it didn't. In it for the long haul flight, I'm committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite, but I didn't. All bark, but they don't bite, cause I'm timid. Look,
Esto es talento y favor and you got no skill. I got drive, baby, ustedes son roadkill. Yeah, ya te dije, no están en mi carta perder. De pequeño estoy ungido, baby, ese es mi flex. No me dieron nada por lo mío, José. 360 is your deal, man, I couldn't be me. Pa' mi frequency, te frequently matando esto con sabor y efficient.